I can hear a kookaburra. Walking around here sounds like you're in Jurassic Park.
So we have made it to Launceston. This is my hometown, this is where I grew up, so I'm really excited to be home. Our first stop on our Tasmanian trip is the Gorge. Have to go to the Gorge when you're in Launceston, and we've just started to see the peacocks. Hello. So the peacocks here are really used to people, so they will get very close, and if you eat at the restaurant they'll try and like steal your food.
You don't expect these touristy places to actually have good food, but I got myself a salami and brie sandwich, but it's good. It is kind of pricey. It was $12 for the sandwich, but you have to remember that Australian money is just monopoly money, so it doesn't matter.
So after lunch, we've just walked around, had a look at all the peacocks, because they're just, you know, in the park next to the restaurant that we were just at. They're everywhere. Peacock charged me, so he didn't like me. So we've decided to just move on and keep going on the trail walks, you know, up the hill to try and find some more animals.
I didn't think we were actually going to find any. I think these are padmelons. Or well, they could just be wallabies, but padmelon are like a smaller wallaby that live here in Tasmania. The Tasmanian padmelon. And I think this might be them. And we found a baby. I can hear a kookaburra. Walking around here sounds like you're in Jurassic Park with all of the peacocks and the kookaburras, and then you'll just hear out of the jungle, you'll just hear boom, boom, boom. Sounds like giant T-Rex footsteps, but it's actually just a wallaby.
So we're on the suspension bridge near the gorge. We cross here to go down to where the pool is, but it's very wobbly.
Don't wobble the bridge.
It's very wobbly, so when you go over it you can shake it and make it really wobbly. So when I was little and I was a kid, we'd always come to the gorge and we'd come onto the bridge and shake it as much as we could.
The sign says literally don't do that.
It feels so good being back here and seeing this. Like the amount of times I've been to the gorge, but now coming back as an adult, it just it feels so good. It's truly beautiful.
So I have a little bit of a phobia of heights, so this is sending me. It's so bouncy. So it's good fun when there's a whole bunch of people on it. The sign said maximum 60 persons. I would not want to be on here with 60 persons, not even 10 persons. This is terrifying. But it is very pretty here. It's quite funny that I made Dana live in Leeds for 2 years. She's from here. What? So there is a chairlift here, but we're not going to go on it because, as you probably know, we have just moved from Whistler a couple of years ago. So the novelty of the chairlift is kind of, it's not worth the money for us. So we're going to look at it from afar and admire the scenery from down here. I went really Australian there for some reason. So now we've done the little loop around the gorge. We saw all the animals we wanted to see. And now we're going to head back the way we came and head into the town. And apparently we're going to see some monkeys. I didn't know they have monkeys here, but Dana says they do, so we're going to go and find those. I'm enjoying Tasmania because it really reminds me of Canada. Unlike Australia, they actually have some like pine trees and stuff. Unlike Australia. Unlike the rest of Australia.
We made it to the park, and on our way we had a stop in at Banjo's to grab some pies.
So what did you get me? A shepherd's pie?
A shepherd's pie. What did she actually get you? Is it a shepherd's pie?
That's one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. It's definitely a shepherd's pie, but the mash is so creamy. And then you've got all that cheddar cheese. And that beautiful lamb gravy. And I think there's bacon on top as well, just to make it a little bit more unhealthy.
You would think that we'd be over monkeys after all our Asia travel, but here we are again, monkeys. I have no idea why the monkeys are here. They've just been here for my whole life. I could not tell you why we have the monkeys. But they're really interesting to look at, and they're always funny, and sometimes they throw poo over the fence, so we've got to be careful.
That's it for our little day out in Launceston. We've seen lots of animals today. We've seen wallabies, we've seen peacocks, we've seen ducks, monkeys. Thank you. It's funny, all the animals here just look a little bit different to the animals back home. The swans are black, the ducks are white, the pigeons are peacocks, and there's monkeys in the park. This ended up just being another little animal tour, but we're gonna head back home and we're gonna start planning our next trip for Tasmania. So stay tuned for next week's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.